Welcome to Group 24's NLP project on Yahoo Finance. Today, we will be going through the following contents. First, we'll view an introduction, after which we look at the data crawling, data exploration, models used, innovations that were implemented, as well as a demonstration of the user interface. Let's look at the introduction or motivation behind this project. We obtained relevant financial and beneficial news data so that investors can make informed decisions about different organizations within the market. Let's look at the contributions of different members. This project was a culmination of the efforts of Jia, Sindhini, Agnesh, Zaming, Jeremy, and myself. How did we crawl our data? We used the AdverTools package, whereby the links were collected using the AdverTools and specifically the site map to data frame function within the AdverTools package itself. Furthermore, we processed these links using the newspaper 3K library, which was the library that downloads the article and extracts essential news information, such as the link, title, summary, text, the image, publishing date, as well as some meta keywords. Let's look at the data exploration for our project. We had a total of 10,800 records, whereby the number of words within the titles were 128,000 and total words in the text was 7.7 million, with the number of unique words in the text corpus being 311,000. Let's look at the bigram patterns for our corpus of text. We see that in the top 20 bigrams for title, the most common was third quarter and conference calls, showing a heavy emphasis on the reporting of third quarter results. Whereas for diagram, we also see the third quarter 2022 top the charts, whereby the gains lags market trigram was also pretty popular, showing a comparison of performance of companies to the current market. Let's take a look at the models that we used for our project. The first thing we did was we used classification models such as random forest, logistic regression, as well as Distilbert for our training. We used random forest for a multiple decision tree that acts as an ensemble, logistical regression, which was basically a statistical analysis method to predict the binary outcome, where we applied multi-class classification so that we're able to classify into positive, negative, and neutral for our sentiment analysis. And lastly, we used Distilbert, which is transformer-based ML technique, so that we're able to get a high performance and greater speed. Since we had to deploy our model for live performance, speed was absolutely crucial. Let's look at the innovations we implemented for our project. We implemented ensemble learning as well as named entity recognition. Ensemble learning improved the accuracy of logistic regression and random forest from 0.82 and 0.84 up to 0.85. Whereas named entity recognition was used to identify entities such as organizations, money, date, percentage, stock, and few other tags that we had used for our text corpus. We labeled the data manually and then trained a spacey model to be able to implement NER. Let's take a look at the demonstration of our user interface. This is an overview of the website that we built to be able to visualize our classification as an added bonus towards our project. Here you can enter your own text message as a corpus. You can look at the sentiment analysis, which is the training data set of 10,800 articles in a paginated format, each of 12 pages, which has the labels of positive, negative, and neutral, as well as the title. You can also read these titles as and when you want. Here you can look at the overall sentiment score as well as the detailed sentiment score of each organization for each of the organizations within your text corpus. Furthermore, we've done a visualization of the named entity recognition so that you can look at the different NER tags. Let's look at how this works with a live demo. We go to a news article on a website and copy paste the article that we want into our text box. And after we press Ctrl+Enter, the model, that is the Distilbert model for classification, as well as the NER model for the named entity recognition, run live. And here we can see an overall sentiment score of positive, with Credit Suisse and Saudi National Bank having a positive sentiment, as well as the named entity recognition for each of these words. This was our project and we hope you liked it. It is a very useful tool. Thank you so much.